happens. They decline the penalty. Offense to the line for second down.
We go red 80. Red 80. Set.
Here's Darnold to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Red 80. Set.
Third and long for him here. Diving right side, got it! And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
We go set. Yellow 80. Ready set.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Red 80. Ready set.
From the 37, he rolls to his right. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
We go set.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Now Darnold. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had it, so that brings them to third down.
It's third down and 7 yards to go.
Darnold. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Point after try good by Reichard. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. What's that?
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Yellow, yellow. What's that?
To the air, Mahomes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Chiefs 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
We go set. Red 80. Red 80. Yellow 80. Reset.
Here's Darnold. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he runs it all the way inside the red zone before going out. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Smith able to put it through. And that'll make it a two-score game.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow. Reset.
One final shot before halftime. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
That's the end of the
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Reed now to kick this one away. Powell now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Yellow 80. Go set. Yellow 80. Red 80. Reset.
They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
We go set. Reset.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yellow 80. We go set. Yellow 80. We go red 80. Reset.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to P-Ryan. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. Looking for the end zone on a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Yellow. Far side.
Pirine will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Chiefs 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow 80. Here we go, set. Right set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He connects with his back, Aaron Jones. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Has the connection to Jones. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
18 on the play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Go red 80. Right set.
Throwing here, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, Vikings.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, yellow 80. Set. Yellow 80. Red 80. Right set.
They'll throw it again. Jones reels it in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Yellow 80. Here we go, set. Yellow 80. Red 80. Right set.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll get this to Jefferson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Forced out to his right. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get your...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Get set. Long.
Tua to throw right away. Sliding out of the pocket. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Tua going to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Jalen Phillips able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll roll him, and he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Hey, 21 TX. Go ahead. Scat.
Tua sets up to pass it. Toward the sideline, intercepted.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
73. No touch.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Barkley, inside handoff. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here we go now on first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles 7, Dolphins nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 6.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua gets this one to Hill. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Miami. No touch.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation.
Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The first down pass, intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 12.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Dotson in motion right. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete, right around the 8. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Barkley, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown!